Blair,
Yes.
we decided to have a short testimonial kind of interview. We've been working together now for the last 6 months, and usually we have a short get together on sharing your feedback, your experiences, what was good, what was bad. But usually we start with who's Blair.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm Blair Hicken. I've been involved in the Microsoft Dynamics space for over 25 years, uh, both on the CRM platform and ERPs. And I had another professional services organization that I was a partner in, sold out of that, and now I've started my own. So I've reached out to you and your team to help me sort of fill in some of the gaps that I've been experiencing.
Yeah, it was a pretty good time. I mean, now we're here at the mastermind, but that's not the topic right now. You came all the way from Canada, so why not do it in person instead of digital? So, looking back the last 6 months, why don't you share like what have we been working on? And I'm always a fan. What was good? What was bad? Like completely honest feedback about everything. Like why just start from the beginning, what we were working on, where you came there.
Yeah, so I've started my own business 7 years ago, and it's been going well, but it's been primarily through referrals and partner organizations that in my 25-year career I've built up over time. And my biggest challenge is not having necessarily direct customers. So lots of business, but they're indirect, where I'm a subcontractor and bringing in a whole team to help out. And so I've worked with other business coaches, and while they were helpful, they missed the technology experience, both professional services and just in a technology space.
Yeah.
They were good business coaches,
Yeah.
but I felt that they were lacking in the understanding
Yeah.
some of the challenges in the technology space. And when I started following you and your team on LinkedIn, I really found some of your messages really resonating with understanding the dynamics space. And then we spoke a few times. During that, I have to say I was probably a fairly long sales landing for you and your team, but it was because I worked with others and I was really looking for someone to help fill in that experience in the space that I'm associated in. And when you and I spoke a number of times, just understanding how you've grown businesses in the Dynamics and SAP space was really helped build my confidence that this was the right choice.
Yeah, yeah, great to hear. Yes, it took a long time,
Yeah,
but good things, they take time.
right.
And happy to hear that the content that we're producing also resonates. I mean, that's at the end our USP.
Right.
Business coaches, there's a lot of good ones, but I do believe you have to have the IT competence, the experience behind, because it's like every other niche. There's specialties, and you need to apply on that. To that. And yeah, definitely. First steps usually niche and positioning. This week we had a good discussion
Yeah.
because we're iterating around that again. So it was a fairly long process of going from the niche and positioning to the target audience. I mean, it was pretty much predefined, I would say, in your case, because you have so much experience to build on. I think one of the challenges was really to get, I think now looking today back to the last 6 months, is getting the Blair out
Oh, yeah.
out of that. I think that was one of the biggest challenges right now.
And yes, we've been working 6 months, and it's been a great experience. During the 6 months, you and the team certainly challenged me and to put me into uncomfortable positions, forced me to rethink where I come from. I mean, my experience is in larger implementations. And when you leave a large organization and you start up your own, it's that much more challenging to continue to deliver large implementations. And so it's really come in the last number of weeks working with you where I've moved from what traditionally I've been very comfortable with and I can speak to a new USP, new set of deliverables that I think is actually more focused in just the thought of what I could deliver to clients in a more manageable solution actually puts a smile on my face. And so it's bringing back the pleasure of being a small team and being focused on the things that you do really well, and helping get that message out. And it was, again, sort of coming back to our earlier discussion, being able to talk that out with you and you and the team really recognize how it is different. A different business coach, not in the technology space, would be, they might agree with you, but they don't have the experience to understand what's in the market.
Yeah.
And then just being able to participate in this mastermind and being surrounded by others, again, hearing their discussion and me sharing my thoughts and everyone sort of helping to fine tune the messaging. So I'm excited to get back and to be really working on my next generation of messaging to potential clients.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great to hear. Yeah, it's a change process. We spoke about that yesterday, I believe, right? It takes time sometimes. It's a change of mindset, of thinking how things can work. I'm glad that the experience that we gathered can obviously help. That's a sense behind. But me as a person, as an entrepreneur, I know how difficult these things are. If I look back, changing business models, also implementing new methods, and just changing the way of thinking how a business can work. We're all kind of after a certain time. I think the one of the most challenging points, especially in the IT businesses, it's going so well.
Yeah.
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 And if it's going well, you're not really willing to change. But we need to prepare maybe for times where things might not go so well or how they used to be. And I experienced that with my businesses, and that's exactly what I want to give away. And I'm very happy about the talk that we had yesterday. I really like the new idea about the standardized offerings. And I think that's definitely the way to go and to think, because building upon that, great value for the clients, and that's at the end what it's all about. And it's scalable. You can build upon that. You can build a team around that, and that's very exciting to hear.
Yeah, and it comes back to you and I. I think over the period that we've been talking, it's longer than 6 months because I took so long to commit. But over that time we've been talking, me building a level of comfort, but also talking things out with you. And I think we came across, or I, was talking about some standardized offers, but they didn't make me happy inside. They were fine, and there were clients who wanted them, but for me, I needed something to stimulate me, and I think this next evolution that I'm excited about now, I think that is more passionate for me, and it really raises the bar internally for me about moving to that next level. And I think it's so easy to fall into a rut of what you see other people doing or what you've done in the past, but business and life should be an evolution, and finding a way to challenge yourself and take your business to that next level. You need to surround yourself with smart people who have experienced or are experiencing the same level, and then set your next goal.
Yeah, absolutely agree. I mean, that's why we are doing this mastermind, to bring people together, and just very happy to hear that. I really enjoyed the last 6 months, ups and downs, and that's part of the journey. And I think whoever says something different is it's just going up and that's business. We know how it works. You've been such a long time in the business. You need to find that sweet spot that you just put it perfectly. You need to feel comfortable and passionate about it. Otherwise, you will not have that motivation, that consistency on doing the things. And happy that we open up a new way of thinking and building the business, because surely the potential is huge. It's just huge, and with the experience you have, it's a perfect combination. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to thank you and your team because both the experience of working with you over the last probably year, and then this bringing together everyone here at the mastermind, both the attendees and the guest speakers have again, given me an opportunity to sort of let go of the day to day
Yeah.
and open up some new opportunities, even if it's just in my head. And now, the next steps to help me get there.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it. Very happy, very happy. Really enjoyed the last 6 months, Blair. I'm so happy that you're from Canada. So that was personally just made me happy, and took the whole way coming here. I really appreciate that. I know it's been quite a journey, and looking forward to the next.
Me too. So thank you very much.
There.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.